All right, guys, so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Mustang. I've had it for a while now. It's actually, I've had it for over a year, which for me, if you know about this channel, you know that that's a long time for this vehicle, or for any vehicle for that matter. I go through vehicles quite often. So I want to take a little bit of opportunity to talk to you guys about what I'm going to be doing with the car. Yes, I am keeping it. No, I'm not getting rid of it. There was talk about getting rid of it and going to something different. However, we've decided to keep it. So I'm going to be doing some things to it, given that, that being said, and today's a big day. Today's a day that I've waited for a year now, actually. So whenever I got the car, I had a design, a plan for it. And whenever I normally get a car, I do all those plans at once, and I do wheels and tires and brakes, suspension, and different things. With this one, I'm slowly rolling with it. So one thing I always wanted to change on this car was the hood, and today is that day. I have ordered a hood from them. I had it pre-painted. I got it on a Black Friday sale. Good deal off through Lethal Performance, and ordered the hood, and it was painted to my specifications and shipped to me, and it arrived today. So it's sitting right here. Let me turn the camera around. I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll show you the hood that I chose. So there it is. There's a big hole in the middle because that is the GT500 style hood. It is painted in the Atlas blue that my car is drenched with. So I will say there was some nervousness with all the horror stories from people receiving their hoods cracked, damaged, corners destroyed, not painted right. I have had 3 hoods from Cervinis. Let me tell you, every single one of them have been pre-painted, and every single one of them I've had 0 issue with. So shout out to them for another great product shipped to me here. We're going to get it installed now. I have had the Stalker hood on a 2018 Roush Stage 2 that I had on this channel. You can go back and look at that. And I've also had a 2012 white GT that was not on this channel, was back in 2013 before the channel started, and it had the Cobra R hood on it. So I wanted to go a little something different, and the GT500 hood was what I wanted to go with because I have, again, future plans for this car, and that GT500 hood is really going to fit in nicely with the plans I have. So this one here is not painted on the underside. It is black. If you're familiar with Cervinis, they have a gel coat on the underside that is black, and in the past what I have done was polish that to a high shine, and I'm going to attempt to do that to this one as well, to see if I can't get it a little bit more glossier and shine it up a bit. Then of course, once I get it on the car, I'll take it to my detailer and get some ceramic put on it on the underside as well, probably, and that way it'll protect it. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. So a little bit of dust in here and whatnot. This is the gel coat that's on the bottom side. You can see there's a little bit of a scratch there. Not a problem. Like I said, this is not painted underneath. It's a gel coat. It's got a little scuff there. Not something I'm going to send back to Cervinis. It's fine. It really is. Once I get done with this, it'll be a nice high gloss sheen, and it'll be roadworthy. Okay, so here is the hood finalized to an extent. It's polished up. The vent is put in the middle. One thing I will say to you guys, do not put your vent into this hood if you have to get it repainted, or if you're going to repaint your vent. These here will not come off. These are what support the vent to the hood and get it to stay. This right here is a black spacer and a nut that goes on the top. You can see there's a space there. That's because that is where the rain tray, which is right here, gets put. I am not putting the rain tray on this car right now. What I'm going to do is I wanted to get the butterfly nuts, so some fly nuts to put on this so that it is easily removable to take on and off the rain tray in the event that I need it. So What I'm gonna do is I'm also going to take some of these and drill them out a little bigger. That way I do not have to I'm gonna put nuts on some of them, and then probably for the 4 corners, I'm going to do fly nuts. And the reason why is because I'm not gonna have the rain tray on all the time. Maybe whenever I travel, I'll throw it on there. I'll put it in the trunk otherwise. So what I'll do is I'll put some nuts to secure this in right here. And then I'm gonna do probably the 4 corners, the fly nuts to hold the rain tray on. That way I can take it on and off if I need it. I don't drive this car in the rain a lot. If it's not a nice day, I don't take the car out. I admit it. It's a fair weather car sometimes, but it is what it is. I have a daily. I have the Jeep right there. So that's what I drive on a daily basis. So that being said, this is ready to start moving the stock parts from the hood over to this hood. You're gonna put on the air deflectors there. You're gonna put on the latch there. Then we're gonna put the hood on the car, then route the nozzles for the washers that goes back here, the washer nozzles. So anyway, just want to let you see what it looks like now when it's all polished up. A lot better than what it did before. Like I told you, this is my 3rd Cervinis hood, so I know kind of how to do that polish on the hood. So let's get this sucker ready to bolt on. Well, and there it is, guys. So this is the GT500 Cervinis hood. The profile, side profile is exactly what I wanted. It carries out a bit more to the nose and then drops down. I like the way it looks. It's got a very aggressive look to it. Maybe a little too aggressive, so we might have to do something with that front splitter, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's another addition to the car. Let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment and like the video if you wouldn't mind. To show you guys first what it looks like from the kind of the driver's door. Right in through there, and you can see in there the louver. This louver right here is in line with the strut tower bar underneath the hood. So you can see down in there quite a bit. Of course, we don't have the rain tray on there, so we're gonna add that in when we get home, get that all situated. But the color match is great. Again, the gaps and the lines are okay. They're good all the way down through there. No issues, looks good. I'll show you what it looks like from the driver's seat. So this is what it looks like from the driver's seat from my eye perspective. So it's definitely noticeable, definitely taller than the stock hood. So yeah, I like it. It's gonna get getting used to, but I like it. All right, so here is the rain tray install process. You can see I've put the nylock nuts on all of these except for 6. One there, and then the corners down there. So what I've done is I have drilled out these holes bigger to fit around the nylock nuts. And then this is the one I'm gonna put the fly nut on. So here, I'm gonna screw those onto there with the washers that they gave me. So let's see how this works. Yeah, I think that's gonna work pretty good. That way, they are on there, and it has the support to keep the rain tray on, but I can take it on and off just with 6 wing nuts on there. So that's what it looks like whenever you put it all together. So you see the wing nut with the washer that they give you, the plastic washer. So again, I'm gonna have one here, 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 and there. So I think that's gonna work well for me, and it's gonna keep the rain off the engine whenever I want to. And then whenever I want it off, I can very easily just take it off. All right.